do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
Well, this building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as they're ready. Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken about the 12. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
On the set.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who we got?
Topper!
Rush in.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Kill, 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 kill.
Mate! Now.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Here we go,
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hatch it, hatch it. Check 50.
Leo!
That's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Check 55.
Big Griffin.
Out of the gun, Smith. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
36.
Kill. 26.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
What you got? Huh?
2
What you
runs
got?
in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Tight end right. Tight end right.
3 down, 3 down.
3 down, 3 down.
26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able hookup with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down, Cowboys.
Hey, here we go. Wide 8.
53, check 53. Rabbit, 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 rabbit.
26.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Let's go. Come on, run.
No
Run to
gain on the
ball.
play.
We got
It'll be
one
second
there.
down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I don't think you got it, son.
26.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A second down play.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
Here we go.
The Redskins on third down,
go,
putting an extra
47.
man here in the secondary.
3 down, 3 down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
Let's go.
pocket.
Let's do this.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the
18
line, ready
Gator.
for their next drive.
Come on.
And a 3 and out on that first
Check,
drive.
nickel,
We'll see if
nickel.
they can do better here.
22 jet
They
bomber.
should have a
22
better
jet bomber.
opportunity because the nerve should be set up. First series, and brings out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes
Let's
either.
go.
Off
90
you go.
Wolf.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Smith. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the
I'm gonna
sack.
hit you all.
Randy Gregory in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
On the
And
ready.
on 3rd and 15,
Check
we see
Mike
the dime
54.
look, 6
Mike
DBs on the
54.
field.
Playing pass all the way.
Hey, Echo. Get it.
From the gun, here's Smith.
And we're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty
And
quiet.
he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
There you go.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you do I ever? And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
Here
When
we
they
go.
see that
Here we
happen,
go.
it just
Here we
doesn't
go.
feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we
The
go.
offense back out there
18
at the
Gator.
line, ready for their
Who wrote
next
this?
drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first drive.
And I think the game's starting to take shape.
the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they get the football. Set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, baby. It's game, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
It's run,
Gets past one man. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
That's it, baby.
Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here now, Brett Maher of 2018. After 7-0, Audier Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with 4th down and 1. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
Come on now.
It's no
Let's
good.
Go.
Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Shift.
Ready. Now Peterson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson, brings him down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Watch the pass.
Hey, seam 6. Hey, watch that. Hit it.
The shotgun snap for Smith.
Go.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We've got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Come on, a lot.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Eyes on 13. Eyes on 13.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
That's it.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
There we go. Wide in.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
take over 1st and 10 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Ready,
From the
ready.
34 now,
50,
here's
plant.
1st and 10.
I got him. I got him.
Here's Peterson.
Go, run it, run.
Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a
60
yard.
outlaw.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Greystone travel.
Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey. High 7. There.
Smith now operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Smith. Jordan Reed has it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Ready. 70. Indy.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Big rip.
From the gun, Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
A On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter. Nothing ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Switch up, switch.
80 weapon.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Fire.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Rolling to his right. Open space inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still third and goal that they face now.
This is more where I came from.
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here.
Watch the pass.
61, matchbox lights.
On third down, it's Thompson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. So now on fourth down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Hopkins' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Let's go, let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
They will go into 53.
Get that.
There we go. 26.
They play fake alley. Now Prescott. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. First down. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the 2 teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. This is Elliott. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Army.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Cowboys on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
Prescott from the gun. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Mike 51.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Check. Crunch. Under crunch. Go. Get out there.
Right here.
To the air again, Prescott to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the pass. Watch 51's the Mike, boys. 51.
Stay with your man.
Hey, Mike 51.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Hey, 47.
Mike 51.
We own them.
Final play of the half. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.